Okay, so it kicked me out because I accidentally went over. I pulled Kawhi Leonard and I accidentally kicked me out. So here's what I'm gonna do. I decided. Here's what I'm gonna do. I decided I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna take the rest of my bench and I'm gonna come out with cards that I loved throughout the year and that I I wanted to use and that I enjoyed using. Cause I gotta lie. So LaMelo Ball's gonna stay on there probably. I mean, if I'm gonna go plays that I use all year long, LaMelo would stay up there. But I think that would be kind of a little corny because he's hasn't been out all year long. But he's my favorite card, one of my favorites, probably top five of my favorites. Um, as I look over, I mean, I like this pink diamond, so I might as well just count as his opal. I mean, his dark matter. I'm looking. I'm gonna keep looking, and I'm gonna keep looking. The card I hated the most this year was Billy Owens. My favorite shooting guard all year long. Every time I added a shooting guard, who was it? Ooh, yeah, yeah. If you toss it and you turn it and you just can't fall asleep, I'll sing a song beside you. If you ever got how much you really mean to me, every day I will remind you. Oh, to find out what we're made of. 42 Hall of Fame badge, point guard. Wow. Count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, you'll be there. Know what I gotta do? Here's what I gotta do. 3 months ago, wow, this is the video I'm looking at. Okay, I used Oscar, Eddie Curry. Let's take a screenshot of that. 3 months ago is when a glitch actually really started. 900k for Jordan, 500k for him, 135k for Larry Bird. At 500k. Oh yeah, no, I had a lot of bad teams because I always ripped packs. So I really never had like an actual steady like cards I like. Yeah, I'm getting so many dark matters here. And I'm getting so many troll ones. Yeah, I missed the beginning of this year, bro. I'm gonna sell my whole bench. Fuck it, I'm bored, bro. I'm gonna keep LaMelo, but I'm gonna keep him. I'm gonna keep him. I'm gonna keep him probably. So I really couldn't. Yeah, 2K22 when it first came out was horrible. Like next gen was sucky. But look, man, we're here now. We made it throughout the year. A lot of bumps and bruises throughout the way. Guess what? We're here. So we're gonna do one final pack opening. We're gonna do it. We'll keep LaMelo, but I'm also gonna keep these players here. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna keep Larry Bird. She want it. I won't give it to her. She know that it's right here, fool. And I'm gonna keep Kawhi, because Kawhi is one of my favorite cards. This is gonna be my team, my bench. But so from all videos, looks like I like to use Oscar Robinson. Um, it was Oscar Robinson, Evan Mobley, Pink Diamond, Pink Diamond, Eddie Curry. It was basically that for me. They were basically the ones for me, and the players that I used a lot because that's when the glitch was consistently hitting, and I was consistent. That's when I was consistently getting shit. So yeah. So that's where like that's where most of my like cards were and like all my good cards. So that's already a third of the way through the year. So I'm gonna actually build that bench. No, I'm joking. I'm gonna set his Larry Bird and I'm gonna pull up one more pack, and then we'll probably just get off. I could do this if I wanted to, but I'm gonna have Kawhi Leonard as a shooting guard. Um, I really should just go all in with my favorite players in this game off my bench, and I probably will do that. Um, see, I could get every card I liked a lot. I'm tired of using technology. That's what you have in front of me. Ayo, I'm tired of using technology. Smart team, but I don't know if I should do what I want to do, and that's make the bench like my favorite players in the game that I used this year, or if I should just say fuck it and not do that. Because there's a couple cards in consideration. He's in consideration for sure. Wiseman's in consideration. John Wall's in consideration. There's a lot of cards that, and fun cards. This fucking Chris Paul was fun as shit for me. Like my brother used it one time against my friend in a little like daily, a little fun game. Bro, holy shit, it was so fucking fun to use. Um, see, I don't know if I should just sell the bench and do that, and buy players that I used to like or that I might like. Cause I'm keeping my starting five. Alright, that's it's a gimme. It's a give in. The only thing I might do is replace him, put Giannis at power forward, sell Porzingis, put LeBron at no, that makes no sense. Alright, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy players that I like, and then we're gonna get off this account. I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing. I just think it makes the most sense. Like, I don't know what he goes for. I didn't care. I like this Kawhi, so if I had to pick like a shooting guard, it's gonna be him. He's gonna go here. He is gonna go here. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of Kareem. $7K. His his Evo is expensive. 7,000 MT is very fucking expensive. But that's who I want to get. Psych, bro. We're gonna pull a fucking endgame Yao Ming here or Daco. I should have just pulled players. I can still do a Larry Bird. We're gonna go ahead and buy, he goes for 7K, so we'll buy him. He was my favorite point guard this whole year long. And my favorite center. I don't really like consistently have one, but there's one that I know I just seen that reminded me of it, and that's him. So don't push me. So don't push me. But who was ever in the chat, I appreciate you for stopping by. I'm just gonna. I like different packs, but I also wanted to make my bench of my favorite cards of the year, and he's my second favorite point guard of the year. He's my first favorite. He's probably my favorite shooting guard. I mean, the only other card that will top him is this Clay. That's the only other card that would potentially pass him up, Kawhi. But we're gonna go through and make sure, like, I want to look at all the cards that came out. Yeah, it's nothing, no one really here. What's up? What's up, bro? What's up? I appreciate that, buddy. I'm actually about to just really end. I'm just was building my team. You do say back here. Give me a minute. I'm gonna wait till this card sell. And I got you. Oh, this card here is. And I'm gonna buy him. He's gonna be my last card. I think I'm gonna buy. If I can buy this card. And then I'm just gonna have my favorite cards of the year. He really wasn't a favorite, but he was a favorite. He's a favorite. He's an absolute favorite. He's an absolute favorite. These three here are absolute favorites. Kawhi Leonard is like an absolute favorite. And then, I don't know, I liked a lot of centers this year. And there really wasn't that many good ones, to be honest. If we look back on the year on the centers and shit, they kind of were kind of treating the centers kind of like ass until the end games and shit came out. But if I had to pick a favorite center of all time, it would be that D-Rob. But I sold him because I wanted to rip packs. Cause I just rather rip packs than anything. My favorite center. I just seen him. This card has to be one of my favorite cards ever added, and it's the Ruby. But most of my favorite cards were locked behind a paywall, or they were locked behind a set that you locked in for total things. So like that's why I said like picking players from the auction is kind of hard for me because I'm a fucking addict when it comes to packs. But Wang ZZ would probably be one of my favorite centers in this year's game. But if we're talking recent, we can go to Galaxy Opal. Should we talking recent? I'd say, where's he at? Honestly, I can't get him because this card right here was my favorite card for a long, long time. Where's he at? I wish I would put trust in a nigga, no, they gon' say I would. Told them I wish I would. I fucking never go gush. I told a big bag in my books. Make sure my artists get pushed. Look up to the just can't look. Would be this card here, but I have a shooting guard version, which I like the shooting guard a lot better anyway. Hit it once so I can hide. And you're gonna stay by my side. I did a song with Chan tonight. He gave me positive vibes. The better my image for life. I don't know who I want here. Because like I said, I didn't have good teams here. But me, I'm constantly ripping packs. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Get my lawyer on it at 50. I got 5 million followers. I need $5 million. They pretty much wanna sell even though they ain't got 'em. I'll probably go with the guy that I was saying, and that's gonna be Eddie Curry. Eddie Curry or James Wiseman. Sorry. It was probably Wiseman. Probably Wiseman, honestly. But, um, locked in this cell with a curfew and population, they can hurt you. Fam, I gotta reread. New rappers wanna be me, can't be me, I'm gangsta. Yeah, 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 guy, can you hear me? Yeah, 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 niggas ain't really with me. Yeah, 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 guy, can you hear me? Try to look at diamonds and shit, bro. I can't find anybody. Nothing's ringing a bell at all. Nothing really is like I said. I never really had the good cards this year because I always I loved the rip packs. It's just my favorite thing to do, bro. I love the rip packs. I buy 2K and I love to gamble rip in the packs. It sounds really bad and it sounds like I need help, but I don't. It's a video game. Like I know I can stop if I wanted to, but ripping packs is just something I love doing. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and buy it's gonna be him. We're gonna get him. He's gonna be considered as one of our favorites for this year. And we're gonna end it off. We're gonna end off the year. If I can get another pack, I will get another pack. But these players right here would have to be some of my favorite cards in this game at the bench. Some of them. There was another guy in that position set that I loved. I gotta see it again. It was Michael Jordan. It wasn't him. It was DeMar, AD, Ben Wallace, Jimmy Butler, Penny, Evan Mobley, Ben Simmons, Tony Kukoc. For a minute there, it was him. He was definitely one of my favorite cards of the game. But I can't get him. And then he was also another one of my favorites. So I'm probably actually just going to sell Kawhi. Put you here. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sell Kawhi. Put him there. I'm going to buy one more card. I think I found a guy right here. Because every time I had him too and he came out, I want to discard. He said, in the studio getting high with the bros, I skip it when I see you texting my phone. Carla Panda, yeah, I hate being alone, and everyone knows this is going to be my team. I love the bench, believe it or not. I even love to start and have a lot more. Um, was I stupid with my M2? Of course, but I don't care. See what I'm saying? I don't care. Like, these players off my bench were some of undoubtedly my favorite cards in this game. I'd rather leave with my favorite cards than leave with cards I fucking hated. And just leave with just end games, just to have end games. Like I think it's pretty cool to leave with something else. Like, oh yeah, bro, I remember this card. Yeah, I was so good with this card, and you come back and happen to buy him. Girl from 734. So I am going to sell this. I may pick up this Anthony Davis, and he'll be the last player we're going to add to the squad of my favorite cards of the year. We're getting him for 4,050 with extra Hall of Fame badge. And these cards right here were some of my favorite cards in this year's game. This card, he was really expensive when he came out, and when I finally got my hands on him, I was so happy. Because this card was amazing. I mean, for his time, he was amazing. This card is probably my favorite card in this year's game. To be completely honest, if like you told me right now who's your favorite card in NBA 2K22, it would be this card right here. Shooting guard Evan Mobley was so good for me. It was also Scotty Barnes Opal, but I'm not gonna go buy him because I'm just gonna take this empty and hopefully, I don't know, maybe just fucking rip another pack. Who the fuck knows? But these were my favorite cards in the game. They're not in order. They're not like a lot of my cards are, like I said, are reward cards that I got through challenges and shit like that. But they have to be the top, like some of the 5 that I've got from the auction. This card here, bro. I could still cook with this card. I like this card so much that I actually switched up my I changed my Power Forge release to this, and it was nothing like his release, and I was mad because he was literally my favorite point guard. And then we come over here. This card when he came out was amazing for me too. Now, he's gonna suck now. Because he has no hot zones. But yo, like, so like asphyxiation when I was strangling my own throat, masturbating. See, he's not gonna hit a lot of shots because he didn't have range. If I'm not mistaken, he didn't get range, and you can't give him range. Yeah, see? But he was still one of my favorite centers in this year's game. One of them. And they have to be the Evo ones. And this card here, bro, when he came out, I was like, bro, I need this card. This card release is so ass. I remember when this card used to go for over 100k. I remember when I bid sniped him. And bro, then one of my last favorite cards, and probably my favorite card this year, is this Diamond Evan Mobley. I don't think any card this year was better for me. And I don't think I was better with any player this year than Evan Mobley. Like the Opal, the Dark Matter's crazy. The Opal was even better. I remember I was coming from Jefferson patient seeing Dr. Kalowski, something like that, and I'm coming out of the office, and it was like the day after the All-Star game. And I get out of the office, and I'm on NBA 2K DB, or I'm on the website, waiting for the cards to come out. And I seen, because Evan Mobley, the Cavaliers, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, and Darius Garland, they all won the skills challenge. So, I'm waiting for my neighbor to come pick me up, and I see Evan Mobley. I come home, I pull like 100k, I don't pull shit, and I finally pulled them, because they were like very high odds, because they're like 9, 10 opals and packs, and Dark Matters. And I love that card. I loved Oscar for the longest. I absolutely loved this AD for the longest. But I loved, and I mean, Evan Mobley goes down this year, undoubtedly, I can say this with no doubt. Evan Mobley ended off as my favorite player in this NBA game. Starting lineup is going to stay that way. It's a pretty good team. We got Giannis, KD, LeBron, Porzingis, and Shaquille O'Neal. I like the team. Um, I I'm going to probably keep the Giannis. I might sell to LeBron and get this Heat LeBron because I don't like base 3 that much, and I got 1, 2, 3 players with base 3, and I think KD has base 3 also. Let me see actually. I don't know if KD has it too. I think this one has set shot 25. Yeah, this one has set shot 25. So, I mean, I love this LeBron card art. That's the only reason why I might keep him. But that's gonna be it for me. This is the team. I'm gonna keep the bench. I might actually play a game with this full team. We might. I don't know. But we'll decide on that. Maybe I'll play a friend of mine's, and we'll just play a friendly with like some of the best cards in the game, and some of our favorite cards that come out. Um, but yeah, I'm done. I mean, I don't want to play. There's nothing to do. I'm out.